Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So, all HELL has broken loose because it went viral yesterday that allegedly YouTuber Denat was punched and knocked out by Gene Deal. So, we're going to listen to this audio of what broke the internet and what went viral, and then we're going to react to Denat's response to all of this and what has happened since.
Patriot Secret Service, Sam here, just stepping out of the court building for a moment. We had a 10-minute recess. Here is something that not a lot of people are talking about. Gene Deal was here at the court building. I interviewed him in the elevator, and then shortly after that, he got into an altercation with a YouTuber, a friend of mine now who I know, called Denat. Denat was harassing him the day before, calling him all these names, calling him Uncle Phil. There's a video you can see, and apparently he punched out and knocked out Denat yesterday to the point where they told Gene Deal not to come back for a few days. No arrests were made or anything, but I don't know. And I just saw Denat a little bit ago trying to get into the main courtroom, and I think he was in the overflow. So I got to go talk to him. Maybe I'll get an interview for you guys, but I just wanted to drop that on you. Gene Deal knocked out YouTuber Denat, okay? There was an altercation, and like I said, I don't know whose fault it was. No arrests were made, but Gene was asked to take a couple days off from the case. So that's a little drama. I got more coming to you with the art.
So, just to give you guys a little bit of context, what has happened, right? So you guys kind of see the full of what got us here. A couple days ago, Denat was in a back and forth with Gene Deal, and there was this other woman who came out who was cussing him out as well and defending Gene Deal. Gene Deal made a comment that was like, listen, if you keep messing with me, I'm gonna knock you the bleep out. And after this, Gene Deal also went on his YouTube platform and was making fun of Denat's, handle, his name or whatever. I think was even calling him a donut, and basically said that Denat did not have the same energy for him and everything else when he saw him after the fact. And, that he was going to knock him out, basically said it was going to happen, right? And so essentially what happened was this gentleman, this white man who ran with this story, this went viral. Everybody was reporting it. Tasha K was reporting it. Several people, I saw the clip on The Art of Dialogue. It got picked up by everywhere, right? That this happened. Well, what happened was this morning, Denat got on his platform and said none of this was true. Accused Ticket TV of lying, accused all these bloggers of lying, said that this is a scheme, is making some allegations about some of these other YouTubers that are there, that some people are clicking up or whatever else, and that they're creating false narratives about Denat. Some people are complaining about him, trying to sabotage him and give him a bad name and all of this and all of that, and all he's trying to do is tell the truth and speak facts and all this and all of that. But it wasn't true that he got knocked out, and he said the reason that Gene Deal isn't there is because Gene Deal allegedly is in the hospital. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if Gene Deal is actually still back there at the court or not. He was making fun of Gene Deal, said Gene Deal is just there for clout. He's not even listening to the testimony, made allegations that Gene Deal is just there to eat M&Ms and eat peanuts and all this and all of that. Could care less about this Diddy trial, right? But was just trying to be seen for clout. That's according to Denat, right? The same person who said that he would knock him out and knock him the bleep out if he kept talking. So now we fast forward. It is now the lunch break of the Diddy trial, right? And so Denat, he sees some of the, Sean Diddy Combs kids, so he's like trying to shout out Quincy, is shouting out Diddy's mom or whatever else, and then he runs into the white gentleman who reported yesterday that Denat got knocked out by Gene Deal, and Denat confronts him and is like, you said I was harassing him, you said I was doing all this, why did you say any of that? And he was like, well, this is what the sources had told me, that this has happened, and he was like, so you just ran with the story, and he was calling him to his face that he was broke, that he couldn't afford to stay in New York for the trial, that he had to stay in New Jersey. I personally think that's cost effective, but nonetheless, called him broke, called him all these things, and it just got escalated. So I think the white gentleman was recording him, and some other people had their phones out recording, right? So then Denat is walking around as well, and I think he's telling people to subscribe. So then the lady who was a part of the original video that went viral of Denat and Gene Deal going back and forth, she's back. And she's shouting not to subscribe to Denat and don't subscribe to his platform and all of this and all of that. So Denat's like walking or whatever and is talking to somebody else, and then the lady is still in the background like saying what she's saying. So then him and her get into a back and forth. And so then after that is all over, Denat then says, you know what, like, I'm tired of all these people lying on me. I'm tired of these people using me for clicks and views and using me for clout. And so I guess he is mad at any YouTuber, and specifically Black YouTube. He's mad at any Black YouTuber that reported on the story that he allegedly got knocked out by Gene Deal. He said it is not true. It is fake news, and people were lying for clicks and views. People are trying to label him and say all these things that are wrong, and he is there just to tell the truth and to spit facts, and he is there to do a documentary regarding the trial and all of this and all of that, y'all. And called out Tasha K, called out her wino, and said that all Tasha K does is lie. And he is mad at Black YouTube for, quote unquote, believing a colonizer and not asking him directly if in fact this was true, just running with the story and not fact checking according to Denat. So that is the latest, y'all, because that is the latest. He is upset that several people, took what the gentleman said and ran with it and did not fact check. And he is claiming that it is all a lie. He was not knocked out and that Gene Deal is in the hospital. And that is allegedly what's going on. Y'all, all I'll say is this, as far as it goes in dealing with New York, right? When you are in New York, it is best to handle your business and then get out. That's all I'm going to say as it pertains to New York. If you were there for a trip, handle your trip and get out of there. Y'all see some of these YouTubers got security with them, and it is not on accident, you guys. It is not on accident. But according to Denat, there was no knucking, there was no bucking, and everything else that took place. So, but again, I still don't know what actually did take place. But it seems like there might be some issues that Denat is having now with some other YouTubers that are boots on the ground with him at the Diddy trial that he feels, might be trying to play up certain semantics and trying to sabotage him or label him a certain way. And he is not feeling it and he is not featuring it, right? So, but nonetheless, I have not heard yet from the other YouTubers that are their boots on the ground as far as the Diddy trial that is speaking on this Denat and Gene Deal situation and what actually happened. Everybody is just sticking to their content on what has happened on the trial. It was just this white gentleman that you heard the audio at the beginning of the video. He's the one that went viral. He went viral on the Art of Dialogue. He went viral on several blogs, including Tasha K, that this happened. So a lot of people were like, okay, it hit the Art of Dialogue. It hit Tasha K. This must be true. This must be legit. And here comes Denat. He's like, no. You got it all wrong. Like, look at my face. Does my face look like somebody who has been punched and knocked the bleep out? So nonetheless, we'll see if this saga continues, if more people are about to be cussed out. Denat said he is keeping a list of people who have reported on him wrong, and he doesn't care if it takes 5, 10, 15, 20 years. He is going to be on some get back and all this and all of that, y'all. And we are just going to have to wait and see what comes of this. But this is crazy, y'all. This is absolutely crazy. This is turning into an absolute free-for-all, an absolute circus. Like, why can't we just do the content and go? But it is always another level, y'all. It is always another level. So there is that. Denat is denying that he did not get knocked out by Gene Deal, is alleging that Gene Deal is in the hospital, and all of this and all of that, y'all, and got into it with the white man that reported this in the first place, and everything has just gone to H-E-double-L in a handbasket. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.